Hey guys, Josh here, also known as MightyPredaking, and today we're going to take a look at the Transformers Generations line Hot Spot. Now this guy is the leader of the Protectobots, and back in G1 days he was able to combine with the other Protectobots and form Defensor, which would battle his arch nemesis Bruticus, which I'm almost positive everyone knows who Bruticus is because they made several variations of him. Now to give you a little bit of toy history on myself, I owned all the Protectobots except for Hot Spot here. So this is actually the first Hot Spot I've ever owned. Even to this day, being a collector and collecting G1s and especially the combiners, I love them. I'm missing three. I'm missing Raiden and Leo Kaiser from the Japanese line from Headmasters and Victory, and I am missing Defensor from the American release here. So this Hot Spot right here is gonna, I guess, substitute that craving that I'm have for a Hot Spot right now, because I've never owned them, and this is a great Hot Spot to have. Now, Toys R Us released 4 Asian exclusives that were Voyager class. I'm gonna get into those real quick here. So you had Hot Spot right here. This was one of them. You had Brawn, which is pretty much just it's Bulkhead with a Brawn head. They might have made some paint differences here. One that I did pick up. Brawn wasn't at my Toys R Us, but I wouldn't buy him anyway. Megatron, so I haven't got him out of the package, so I don't know if he's that great or not, to be honest. But soon we'll do that. And then you had Power Dive, which he was at my Toys R Us, but I decided not to get him because these guys, they are $22, and you might think, well, $22 to some people that's a lot of money. To some, it's not. To me, $22 for this guy, real cheap. I mean, that's a great price. $22 for the other two, Brawn and Power Dive, maybe a little expensive because I don't want those figures. So that's the way that I kind of look at it whenever I look at value and things like that. So let's go ahead and do a couple of size comparisons, and we'll bring in Masterpiece Sideswipe. So I know we did a lot of size comparisons with him, so this kind of gives you just another idea. These guys are almost head to head. And we will bring in Run Amok. Now this one is a Transformers Club exclusive, but this mold, you've seen plenty of Transformers with this mold, so it gives you a decent idea of how tall he is. He's a deluxe size. Now, this guy is pretty much a remold, retool of Inferno and Grapple from Transformers Generations and Universe line. I think they did give him a different head, so he does get a brand new head sculpt, which looks really nice. Come in a little bit closer so you can see that. And they give him a water cannon here. So, but what I wanted to do is kind of give you a little 360, and we'll do articulation, and then we'll do the transformation back and forth. But really nice looking. Even the back here. Now he does have these little 2 flaps here on the side, but to be honest, it doesn't really bother me. Now let's go over articulation real quick. He can move his head, all the way back like that if you turn it that way, but if you turn it this way, that's as far as it goes. So, but he will look to the left if you want to put him in a pose like that. It's because of the spring-loaded action right here. It can't come over, past that. So. Not that big of a deal, because if you want to turn them backwards, then you can just do that, which looks silly. As far as the arms go, these arms can rotate 360 just like that. They can come in and out. They have bicep swivel. You can bend at the elbow, and you can also rotate at the fist. Now these fists, they're not individually articulated. They're just one big fist. As far as the legs go, we'll lift his little bumper piece up. That's about as far forward as it can go up, and that's about as far back, but you don't really need any more than that. You can bend at the knee. This rotates here, the thigh. It also swivels 360 here at, I guess, at the knee as well. And my favorite part is the feet. I mean, look at that. That's pretty awesome. Hopefully all the Voyagers we see from now on, I mean, he can go up and down with it. Both side to side. I'd love to see all the Voyagers now come with feet like that, to where they always fit flat. That's really nice. Let me put that down. So let's go ahead and get into the transformation. The first thing that we're going to do is pull this little black piece out, and you just fold it out like that. You can flip his head around, And we'll come up with these. So I just want to make sure this is on camera. We're going to spin these around where they're like that, and then flip these panels out. There's a panel up under here as well that you will flip out. There we go. We'll do the same with this one. Yeah, it's making a lot of noise. Flip that panel. Flip that panel out just like that. And I'm going to put that bumper up, rotate at the very top with the legs. And then we're going to go ahead and connect those. Get those out of the way. And we'll just leave those there for right now. Then with the arms, we're going to come around with the shoulder there. And then come up with this arm where this panel is facing towards you. So that's how it should look there. Then you can come down with this, peg that into place, peg that into place. Do the same with this one here. Rotate the shoulder in, make sure that panel is sticking out, and then you can come around with this, peg it all into place, peg that into place, that in place. And there's a little hole and peg right here, this top black part. That will peg together as well. Then with the legs, you can finally come up with those. There we go. Make sure all that's straight. You can peg. There we go. And just make sure that this panel is in between there. There we go. And then you have a panel here. You fold that out. Fold this panel out. You can spin this gun around, just like so. Come out with the front tires. Oh, that's what it was. There we go. Come out with the front tires. And there we go. There is Hot Spot in his fire truck or fire cannon mode. Really nice detail and attention to detail and painted parts and apps and stuff like that with this figure. You have some nice silver paint right through here. This fireball, just like on G1, is painted on there along with the Autobot symbol. And also the tires. I'm glad that they didn't just give us black tires and wheels and stuff like that. They actually painted the inside. So that's, that's stuff that I pay attention to. Then you have the nice black windows, just like G1 there. And windshield wipers. The grill is painted. The lights, really nicely done. So Hasbro took our good job. Just pretty much the same side there. And then you got the back of it, which you got the little, I don't know exactly what they're called, what the water hooks up to, I guess. Now this little water cannon does fire. Okay. There we go. It comes out pretty quick as well. So it says 5 and up. But if you're a 5-year-old, like, if you're buying this for a 5-year-old, like, when I was 5, I used to always, like, shoot them at people and shoot them at their faces. So, maybe if they're a 5-year-old like I was, maybe you don't give them the water cannon feature. But other than that, he's really nice. Now, he's a really solid figure. This is something that you could buy for a kid. And he's not going to break into a million pieces. He feels very solidly made. All his pieces are big and chunky, but he's still, like I said in the robot mode, he's well articulated. So that's something to keep in mind. So let's go ahead and get him into that robot mode one more time. First thing we're going to do is come up with that panel, flip that in, going to flip that panel in. Do the same on this side. Come down with the wheels. Then we'll go ahead and rotate the cannon. Pull the legs down and you'll come all the way down with it. There we go. Go and pull that down. This we'll separate and then just unpeg this. There we go. Lift that up, pull the shoulder around, spin that around, and pull in that panel. There you go. There is that arm. Do the same with this one. Lift that up, pull it around, put that panel in, spin it around. That goes behind, and there's that arm. You can go ahead and separate these legs. Rotate them up here at the top. Go ahead and come down with that bumper again. Okay, get you a little stance. And then with the back part, you will come forward with this button, which will release his head. And then this just collapses there. So there is Hot Spot. Looking gorgeous. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll do Megatron soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.